Good evening, and welcome to Louisville Late Night. This evening, we're by the river here, and we are happy to have with us our friend Michael Kessler. And Michael's been talking about some very big ideas, and he just reminded me of a song that I just wrote that's based on a visit to Hawaii last year. And anyway, I was talking with a guy out there, and this guy was telling me about a book called the Uranus book. And anyway, here's the song. Took a flight out to the Isles, maybe for to stay a while, on a path down by the sea, stumbled into destiny. Swimmer with a flowing beard, talking just a side of weird, spoke about your Uranus book. Maybe ought to take a look. Look, paradise is in our hearts, but soon our world may fall apart. Stop atomic accident, create a global government. Local problem, local government. For national problem, national government. For global problem, global government. Global mankind represent. Myth of national sovereignty clobbers Earth's security. Only global sovereignty can never really set us free. Paradise is in our hearts, soon our world may fall apart. Stop atomic accident, create a global government. Local problem, local government. For national problem, national government. For global problem, global government. Global mankind represent. And welcome back to Louisville Late Night. And we are here with Michael Kessler, teacher, traveler, enthusiast. And anyway, Mike was just talking about this notion of a global society. He was talking about four
steps.
Four steps, and
yeah.
The number fourth one was
the creation of a global government. It's founded on the works of Buckminster Fuller. And he said that when Kennedy called for a moon landing, for us to send someone to the moon and back, the rockets at that time were blowing up on the launch pad. We couldn't even get one off the ground, much less go to the moon and back. He said, however, when he said that, there were about 2 million sequential things that need to be done in order to make a moon landing successful. Well, in 6 or 7 years, they did it. So the idea is that once they got the focus and the attention and started putting their energies into a direction, well, then just unbelievable things were possible. Whole new technologies were invented that didn't even exist, you know.
right. But back
right now, oh no, hold on. All right, so like the deal is that that's where this, we look at this idea about the global government. see, is that anything is possible. We have the ability to create anything we can imagine. We can create anything we dream. In January 1776, Thomas Paine published his essay, Common Sense. 3 out of 4 of the adults in the American colonies read the essay, and it changed their thinking from being citizens of a colony to becoming citizens of a constitutional nation. Common Sense, too, explores the opportunities of creating a constitutional global nation. It is a documentary-style film of a fictional concert with high-tech presentations to bring to our planet the advantages of world citizenship. It is based on 2 simple ideas. The first is that there are times in history when new information is discovered that is so powerful that it changes reality itself. Our first reality was as hunters and gatherers. That lasted until we learned how to grow food and tame animals. At that point, the reality of the Stone Age ended, and a new reality began, the age of agriculture. Then people learned to make machines that ended the age of agriculture and began our present reality, the age of industrialism. Einstein launched an information explosion unheard of in the history of the world. Over half of the information now in existence was discovered since 1950. This brings us to the second idea of Common Sense 2. History has put us into one of those historical times when one reality system ends and another is born. Our present industrial reality is ending, either by the death of our planet or by being transformed into a newer, more dynamic reality. A reality that ends hunger, poverty, pollution, and war forever. A reality that puts more money in our pockets and more paid holidays on our calendars. This information has given us a new vision of ourselves. Seeing our planet as it really is, there are clearly no lines on it showing different countries. We do not live in countries. They live in us as outdated political thinking. But we, as a planet, spend $1 trillion a year on guns in defense of these imaginary pieces of our planet. And this, where 12 to 15 million people a year, mostly children, die of hunger, and the rest of us struggle to pay our bills. Buckminster Fuller, the Leonardo da Vinci of our time, discovered the difference between the developed and the underdeveloped parts of our planet is the availability of electricity. This is the most accurate map of the world ever made. Fuller created it to see how we might produce more electricity